I'm brewing coffee.
Okay, we are live, just so you know. Oh, we're live, just so you know.
Cool.
Cool.
Good, because I went to the dentist today, so my teeth should look really clean.
I was wondering what that brightness was suddenly in my face
That's
because
right.
I didn't have a light on
That's
earlier,
right.
and suddenly my face is bright white and reflective. So I've been playing a lot of
Hearthstone?
Minecraft, and I'm on a
I thought you were going to
community
say
server.
Hearthstone. Okay.
And I have posted on there about our show and invited people to come watch tonight. So,
Oh, geez, so I better be on my best behavior.
and the sassiest dragon NA may be one of those. I don't know.
All right, let me see. Just checking the notes here to make sure I got everything correct.
Ah, yeah, it is one of them.
You said it is one of them.
Yes. That's about meet Flash Frost. He's the host of the community server.
Nice. Flash Frost, nice to meet you. I apologize. I am working on the show notes for the 5 minutes that I work on the meat trick.
Yeah.
Vestidius, he pushes all the buttons and, or what is it? What did Ariane say? It's only one button you have to push.
That's right. One button.
That's right. Yeah, Vestidius does all the behind the scenes work, and I just open my mouth and show up casually late every week. I do play a lot of Hearthstone, so
Yeah, you do. Hey,
I do have. I did.
I did play this week, so I can't.
Good. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, let me see. I still have to choose my favorites.
Oh,
which
yeah,
we're gonna talk about them. So I'll do. We'll do top 3 this week.
I think Flash is here just to get an idea what I look like, because I certainly don't look like this in Minecraft.
Nope. Okay.
I'm much more pixelated and square. Yeah.
Yeah.
I look like a miner.
The only reason I know about Minecraft is from what my kids have shown me through their artwork.
And ignore the mess behind me. It's the rest of my family's fault. I'll just say that. No, it's actually all mine. I just haven't gotten off of Minecraft to finish doing stuff.
You did the brawl last week, right?
Well, which one was it?
It was the brawl of Sam.
No.
Okay.
I started it. Didn't finish it.
There you go. So
Sure.
how many wins did you get?
Then I might not have started it. I don't remember.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, let me see. What's this? 301st? No.
What's that?
I was going to say 301st episode. 231st.
Crazy numbers.
I still can't believe we're over 200.
Right.
Like it just that's dude, we've been going through with this for 4.5 years.
You'd think
we would know
get better
by now. Yeah. You think I would get better?
No,
yeah,
you do get better.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot to put my rank.
67. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I've been playing serious. In other words, I haven't been trying to watch movies, ride my bike, and play Warcraft while playing Hearthstone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I have been doing push-ups and sit-ups and doing my morning routine while playing, but I make sure that I'm done with my set by the time it's my turn.
Hey, Engine.
All right.
As soon as you're ready, I'll hit record.
Yeah, let me go. I
Get your
got the
coffee.
show notes done on my side. Let me go get my coffee. I'll be right back,
Okay.
and then we can. As soon as I get back, just go ahead and start it.
I should probably make sure audio is working. That is. I hope his audio's. Oh no, not again. No, I did not see Sanders on Fox. I did see him in the 1%ers on his tax records. If you really want to go there. Okay, Anshin, so how are you feeling about this expansion? Do you like it? Is it fun? Is it good cards? Or are you still exploring? What is your thoughts? I will say, I've been actually having a lot of fun with, I'll say this in the show in just a minute, Whizbang. Just getting to play with all the different cards. And I have to say, it's fun to do that. And probably my favorite class so far out of the initial cards is the Paladin. Paladin for sure. Which it normally is not one I would choose, but the Paladin's crazy. A lot of fun. But I haven't played all classes yet. So I think Espo's opinion, the fact that I'm actually playing is probably more than he could ever ask for. But I do have to say, this week I played probably 2 hours of Hearthstone, and let's see, how many hours are there in a week? 160 or something like that. I played about 100 of them in Minecraft. I've even foregone sleep a couple nights almost. Not quite that bad. Oh yeah, hitting record. Okay, here we go. No, not 100, but I mean it's been a lot. But you know, because Flash, you're on as much as I am, if not more. Okay, you ready? I know you said hit record, but you make noise when you come back. So.
Oh, whoops.
Welcome to Legend of the Innkeeper. I'm Vastidius.
And I am Espo.
And I think he forgot his name there for a second because he took a moment to register that I was actually talking. Hey, we're back. And it's a weekend. We've gotten a little bit of games in between the expansions launch. We're a little more familiar with some of the cards and the decks and how things are going. And I played this week.
Yeah? That's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a real good
it's
thing.
Definitely a good thing.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot, mind you. Not anywhere probably near what you're doing, but yeah, I definitely played and had a good time with it. And I have to admit, I have been playing with Whizbang.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's the way to go. I don't know if I talked about it last
week. You did, and that's really what got
me
doing it again. It's like, oh yeah, I got to play with Whizbang so that way I can play with cards I don't have yet. And the best part is that they're all golden because I have a golden Whizbang.
Yeah, it's amazing, right?
Oh, they're gorgeous cards
Yeah,
that way.
yeah, very, very cool. And they're all like not all of them, obviously, but they're all new decks. So
Yep.
it's super cool. It's yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Pretty
so with
pretty awesome.
Whizbang, I have not played all the different classes, obviously yet. Eventually, going to be doing that, but
Well, explain why you
okay,
haven't. Like, what's going on with Whizbang? Because a
okay.
lot of people don't know.
Well, when you create a deck with Whizbang, you start a new deck. It asks you what class do you want to choose. Go through that process, and you add a card. And the first card I drag over is Whizbang, and it says, "Oh, Mr. Whizbang, that's a different story. We are a classless deck here now." And that's it. You're done with your building of your deck. So you have one card. That's all it takes. And then when you actually start the game, you get a random class chosen for you, and it chooses one of the pre-built decks from the last two expansions that are available, the recipes, and gives you that deck complete, whether you have the cards or not. It fills in all the cards, and you get every single card, even if it's a card you don't have. And if you do have a golden version of Whizbang, then all those cards are going to be golden also. And that was one of those things that, I don't know if you remember way back, but certain individual might be on the show right this minute actually crafted a golden version to shock and awe for all our listeners. So
Yeah, I am totally against golden cards unless you have a full collection and you don't need any more cards. Then yeah, collect those goldens. But yeah, I was totally against it. But no, dude, it's awesome. You get to experiment and well, I don't say experiment because you don't get it to deck build, but you get to see the new cards in action before you craft them.
yep. Yeah, it's really nice to have that option to be able to play with them. So, I mean, it definitely gives you the option to go through. Here's probably the negative to it is I can see this happening where you're playing through, having a great time with Whizbang. You played through quite a few decks and stuff, and then you're like, okay, I need to start tinkering with, say, Druid, create a Druid deck, and you go to build that Druid deck. You get it all together, and you're like, okay, I need this legendary and this. Wait, I don't have those legendaries. What do you mean? I've been playing with them for the last 3 weeks. And you realize, oh, wait a second. That was Whizbang. He gave them to me. However, I know how much fun those cards are or how useful they are that I can take that 14,100 dust that I have saved up and craft one of those legendaries to fill that slot. So it gives me the opportunity to drive the car, kick the tires without actually purchasing until I'm ready to commit to purchasing that legendary with my dust.
Yep.
So anyways, we should probably talk about your week, or maybe I should since I just started already my 14,000 dust. But yeah, I added another 400 dust this week.
Just 400 or 4,000?
400.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was over 13,000 with the expansion and all the card openings and all that.
Yeah.
Currently at 95 gold. Obviously, I'm using that to buy more packs right now at the beginning. And at some point here in the very near future, we'll probably start saving towards the next expansion. And the other thing is I'm rank 19, bouncing around there, staying around there. I'm not really obviously playing a lot right at this moment. The other big thing, though, is I want to mention is I am at 392 mage wins.
Dude, you're approaching 400.
Yes, so that's evidence I have played.
Good deal.
So,
good deal.
and my goal is to get at least 2, if not 3, categories on my next month's report to be about me and not about my community.
The gauntlet's thrown down. You against Blizzard. It's gonna be you against Blizzard.
Yeah, it's going to say, you've played 17 games with Whizbang, and that's going to be my only one. No, I don't know.
There you go. See if you can get one
Whizbang.
of those statistics about you just playing Whizbang.
That would be pretty funny.
That would be awesome.
So other than that, that's about my week. Like I said, I did play quite a few matches with Whizbang back and forth, and I think honestly my favorite recipe deck so far has been the Paladin recipe deck.
Yeah.
That's actually a lot of fun.
Trying to think which one it is.
It's the one that comes with Paladin.
Well,
It's secrets.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I may not have. If I played it, I don't remember it. Which I've been playing. I haven't done whiz bang at all this week. I've been. Well, I guess I could tell you.
Well, I guess you should tell us.
Okay. So no new legendaries. Every 100 gold I have been opening up new packs. Also, with the quests, we got some packs. With last week's Brawl, I got a pack. But yeah, no new legendaries. I haven't crafted anything. Still sitting just at 3 legendaries in dust. So I'm 4,930 dust. So that's 3 legendaries that I can craft. We'll see. I'm just waiting because I won't craft anything from the new set, but there might be a legendary that pops up from one of the old sets that's really powerful now that wasn't before with the new cards.
Yeah.
Because sometimes these new sets bring up new archetypes or bring up new ideas and make old cards viable that weren't viable before. So I'm sitting on my dust, just chilling. I did get 15 wins with Shaman this past week, which puts me at 461 wins.
Nice.
So not too bad. I'm trying to average 20 wins a week. This last week, I haven't played Shaman a lot because I ranked up.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm ranked 6 now.
What?
So I was 9 last week, which I was pretty impressed with. I'm like, 9's good. Because, see, 9 puts me at puts me at 13 the next month, which isn't bad, but I could still fall to 15.
Right.
Which I was like, okay, I'm going to push myself and try to get to 6, because if I get to 6...
Well, wouldn't you just fall to 10? Doesn't it still threshold?
Well, no, 9 makes you fall to... I'm talking about the end of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at the end of the month, you lose 4 ranks. So I would go down to 13, which means that I could fall to 15 if I don't do good. But if I go to 6 and I end the month with 6 as my highest, I fall to 10.
Yeah.
Which...
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I fall to 10, well, guess what? 10 is the limit. I couldn't go any lower. So I was like, push. So I played a little bit of Hunter, played a little bit of Murloc Shaman, and I made it.
Nice.
Yeah, I went 13-2 with my Murloc Shaman, and with my Hunter, I think I went like 5-1 or something like that. So
you didn't try the 100% win deck from Toast, Disguised Toast?
No, you have to be Toast to do that.
He got in trouble this week about that. It wasn't a 100% win deck, and he was using it for clickbait and got in trouble. But
yeah.
Well, I should say trouble is a lot of people were upset at him, and he had a discussion over Twitter back and forth about it. So, yeah.
But yeah, I no new legendaries, almost 5,000 dust, 461 Shaman wins, which, dude, that's 39 wins from Golden Shaman.
Yeah, it is.
Super close.
You're real close.
And I've been playing Elemental Shaman, Control Shaman, and Murloc Shaman. And I should mention that my rank 6 is in Wild, not in Standard.
Okay.
In Standard, I think I hit 15.
Are you seeing interesting combinations that you're playing against with some of the wild decks?
Oh, Resurrect Priest. Really? In fact, it's weird. I'm seeing Resurrect Priest in both Wild and in Standard. It's just in Wild, it's a lot more wild. You see Barnes in there a lot, where Barnes is on turn 4. You play him and he makes a 1/1 copy of a minion in your deck, which dies easily, but then the next turn you just resurrect it. And there's 3 or 4 different ways to do that in Priest in Wild.
Wow.
So, but it's a lot of fun. I run 2 devolves in my Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
So devolve, in my opinion, is almost better than a silence, because if you silence a minion and kill it, it still dies and they could resurrect it unsilenced.
Sure.
But if you devolve that anything, if you devolve anything, they're gonna have, when they hit resurrect,
it's gonna
resurrect whatever it's gonna resurrect whatever it devolved into. So I love running devolve, and that's got me a lot of wins and helped me out a lot.
Cool.
So been having fun, doing really good. Playing a lot of Hearthstone and really enjoying it.
Well, good. Yeah. Well, also this week we should mention is that the Hearthstone tournament is kicking off again on April 25th, which is next week. And typically with this, we do have the choose your champion option available, where you get to pick one of the players that's playing in the tournament to win. And if your player goes through and wins, then you get 4 packs.
And this is Worlds.
This is
the World Championships. Right. Yeah.
And this is for 2019, the new one. And they're doing something a little bit different this year too with this. Is not only are you going to be able to do that, but you're going to have a second way of be able to win packs. That is if you watch it live on Twitch. They've enabled Twitch rewards, and basically if you watch live for a total of 4 hours over the entire tournament, so cumulative, your total is 4 hours, they're going to give you 1 free Rise of Shadows pack. In addition to that, there are going to be over 1,500 classic card packs that will be distributed every hour during the broadcast to randomly selected viewers for a grand total of 48,000 classic packs that they're giving out over this entire tournament. So if you want some free packs and want to watch some pretty good games, I would say take an opportunity to go watch that. You can find it on the Play Hearthstone Direct channel in multiple countries around the world, but it starts again on April 25th. Make sure you choose your champion before it begins, so that way you'll get at least 1 free pack, potentially up to 4, and then watch it live to get 1 free one after 4 hours and a bunch of classic packs. So pretty cool that you can go get some more packs. I mean, we've actually gotten a pretty decent amount of packs with this expansion, various expansion packs all throughout scattered. So I've been getting packs each day from the quests that have been coming up and available. So I've just, lots of pack opportunities to get more and more packs. Just take a chance to watch the shows. Pretty cool.
Ran out of coffee.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
I forgot to get Jeeves to help you. Oh, yeah, it's a good thing. Wow. That's great. If you aren't watching, you're missing out. Espo and when it got his really big mug and is drinking coffee out of it. So massive mug.
Dude, this thing, I got this out and it still says 100 on it. When we had our 100th episode, I went out and got this giant coffee cup. Because I had Arianwin had gotten me coffee cups, red coffee cups, just like this, that I could write on the bottom of, because I used to write on the bottom of all my coffee cups every episode. And then for our 100th, I was drinking out of that little red one. That was so
funny. When she
drinking out of the little red one, and then all of a sudden I was like, switched hands and went up with the giant one, as big as my head. And her eyes, oh my gosh, her eyes were like this. Kind of like yours were just now.
Yes. I think I'll have to go back and watch that. That's funny.
Oh, that was funny. Good times.
Okay, so this week we have a new, an altered new Tavern Brawl. Dr. Boom's Ignoble Garden, because it's Easter time in the U.S. and around the world. And this is a pretty cool Tavern Brawl. I like this one. I've played it only one so far, but I gotta get that done. It is interesting though with this one is they do have another little bonus because of Noble Garden or Ignoble Garden, is that if you log in before April 21st, you get some free rewards. One of them is 2 Boomsday Project card packs and 2 Golden Mechano Egg cards.
It's like 100 dust, dude.
Yeah. If you dust them, which which hurts.
I already did. They're gone.
You're sad.
They didn't last long at all, dude. Those eggs were gone. So, speaking of tavern brawls, how'd you do last week? Last week was the Brawliseum, and I used to get super salty and super negative about all this. But I was like, you know what? You still get a pack. Might not be as fun, but it's a way for new players to kind of get into the tournament. So, yeah, I got 5 wins.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I had the potential to get 5 wins.
there you go.
Yeah.
Although I think everybody that plays has the potential to get 5 wins.
Oh, okay. Well, I had the potential to get a pack too.
Well, you should have got your pack.
If you played.
Oh, if you didn't even open it, then yeah, you're not going to get your pack. I don't know. Because as long as you start it, you'll get your rewards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't start it.
Oh, you missed out on a pack.
I know.
I ended up with a pack, a common card, I think Mana Wraith, and 50 gold.
Cool.
So not too bad. I mean, it's the same as an arena run. So, and usually in the arena, I usually go 5 or 6 wins.
I know, and I like arena runs. That's kind of one of my favorite. I really enjoy arena runs. Let's say that, but I don't like the spend the gold because I tend to not do very well in arena. Although I like the whole concept of picking cards to create your deck, and that's again where the whole discover idea came from. I love discovering the entire entire deck. That's a lot of fun. So I should have did it while I had the chance. So. But this week is new. Dr. Boom is tired of eggs and bunnies. Choose a class and play with the trees he's placed in your deck. And it's a tweak a little bit on one that they've done before in the past. It does reward a classic card pack. And your decks are randomized based on the class you pick. And they contain random, neutral, and class cards. Plus they have 3 special cards in there, which are actually pretty cool. I
enjoyed them.
Yeah, I like these cards. The Bloom Bot has Death Rattle, summon a legendary minion and give it Rush. Room Bot, Magnetic Taunt, Death Rattle, summon 3 1/1 Boom Bots. That one's crazy. Mm-hmm. And then the Doom Bot, a Battle Cry and Death Rattle, deal 5 damage to all minions. This is death for all 5 damage.
It's just Death Rattle. It's not Battle Cry.
No, it's not. It's both.
I've never had it do the Battle Cry. Weird.
I'm pretty sure I saw that because I thought that's weird. That's pretty crazy.
Well, it would kill itself.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway. Yeah. So that means it does 10 damage immediately.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just Death Rattle.
Okay.
But anyway, what's cool is they actually tune your deck too. So you get some other mechs in there. So you got a mech synergetic deck. Because all the boom bots are mechs. And one of them is magnetic. Really cool. I really enjoyed it. And I always liked mech decks. In fact, there's a mech hunter going around now that's pretty stout. And you still have Ziliax running around. He's a mech.
Mm-hmm.
You can magnetize stuff to him. Make it happen. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I played probably 3 or 4 matches.
Okay, on official website, it says Doombot, Battlecry, and Death Rattle deal 5 damage to all minions.
That's really strange.
I
could be wrong. I could have just never seen it happen, even though I played him a lot.
Okay. Well, I was like, well, that's weird. Okay, well, this week we decided we were going to go through these neutrals, and I did a random selection of neutral cards. Basically, I took the full list of neutral cards for each category and split them in half. And this
I was going to say, I hope you didn't do random and then do random again next week, because then we'd end up talking about the same card.
No, I just took the odd ones this time, and we'll do even ones next time.
Yeah.
And got a list of about 25 cards to look through, and we're just going to work through this list and go from there. So let's crank it off first. Oops. Okay, first one, Evil Cable Rat. 2 mana, 1/1 beast. Battle cry, add a lackey to your hand.
Can I just say I
No.
love the lackeys?
Sure.
Lackeys are awesome, lots of fun. This is a beast too. So
Okay,
pretty cool
remind us
stuff.
what lackeys are.
So lackeys are small. I think are they all 1/1s?
Mm-hmm.
And they have battle cries that do things. So like one of them, battle cry deals 2 damage. Pretty simple.
Yep.
So I like them. I really enjoy the lackeys. I like the archetype, and yeah, it's good stuff.
I haven't
So
played any of the lackey decks with my Whizbang yet. I have played against multiples, and one of the matches I remember they didn't really work well for my opponent. But then again, I did kill him on turn 6, so
gotcha.
kind of hard to keep up
Well,
with that. So
this next guy is also a beast, and he's been doing work for me in my Murloc deck. He's a 2-mana 2/1 beast, the Hench Clan Hogsteed. He has Rush with the Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 Murloc. Yeah, awesome.
I have not played with him yet.
Yeah, I have, and I like it a lot. It's good stuff.
Cool. Okay, next up is Dalaran Librarian, a 2-mana 2/3 minion. Battle cries silence adjacent minions.
Yeah, there's a lot of watchers and stuff out there that need silence to attack, and so I like this a lot. I want to make a silence priest deck, and I think this guy will work well. Plus, he's got a big butt for a 2-mana. 2/2/3 is not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of big butts, this next guy is a 2-mana 0/6, the Mana Reservoir, elemental with spell damage +1. I think, he'll be sticking around for a little bit and doing some damage.
Sure thing. Okay,
Yep.
Toxfin. We know about this one. 1-mana 1/2 Murloc. Battlecry, give a friendly Murloc poisonous.
Oh yeah. I like it a lot. This card, this has saved me, and I talked about it last week. Murloc deck, how I give a Murloc poisonous, and it just knocks down the biggest of minions. So,
Definitely.
Yeah. This next guy's a 6-mana 4/7 Violet Warden, taunt spell damage +1. Again, we're seeing that spell damage again.
Mm-hmm. So, I had somebody play 3 spell damage minions, including one of them being a certain dragon, Malagos, and they hit me in the face with an 11 fireball, 11 damage fireball.
Okay.
And unfortunately, Uncle Tony was on the board too, so they kept getting fireballs, and yeah, I didn't last long on that one. So
yeah, Uncle Tony's still a thing.
Oof. He does some damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uncle Tony is definitely still a thing.
This is your favorite little gnome with the hair that goes on forever. Spellbook Binder. 2-mana 3/2 minion battlecry. If you have spell damage, draw a card.
Yeah, this is pretty neat. I'm liking all the spell damage stuff. I think that's...
Apparently he's
really
binding
cool.
a legendary book, by the way.
Oh, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a pack of cards.
Oh, he's a spell book binder.
I guess. All right, so this next guy, we have... Oh, my mouse isn't working. The 3-mana 3/3 Hench Clan Sneak. So we have got a few Hench Clan dudes. This is the Hench Clan Sneak, and anybody that sneaks obviously has stealth, and that's his only stat. He has 3/3 with stealth. I haven't played him yet. He's almost as generic as you get.
Right.
3/3 with stealth.
Yeah. Well, this next one is a Faceless Rager. 3-mana 5/1 with the battle cry, copy a friendly minion's health. He takes that Rager's negative stat of 1 and gives you the opportunity to make it better.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of Ragers, and this is probably the best one.
Yes, definitely.
With that battle cry and that attack,
and
you're copying a friendly minion's health. Whereas we've seen before where you trade or swap a minion's health, this actually just copies it. So not too bad if you play it late game.
Yeah, definitely.
This next guy is a 5 mana, 5/4 with Divine Shield. This is the Dalaran Crusader. So again, you got these kind of vanilla generic creatures. This guy's got 4 health instead of 5 for the stats, but he has Divine Shield.
Yeah, right.
So it's going to take a little bit to hurt him, to put the hurting on him.
He's tough.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have the Arcane Servant, a 2 mana, 2/3 elemental. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Yeah, we're running into some generic guys here, but decent stats though. I mean, if you end up summoning him, got decent stats, and it's an elemental.
Yep.
This next guy is a 3 mana, 3/4 battle cry. Your hero can't be targeted by spells or hero powers until your next turn.
Yeah, I should mention this is our first epic.
The spell
rare,
word,
sorry.
Yeah, Spellword Jeweler is the name of this. Spellword Jeweler. I think it's decent. It's
oh, yeah.
cool.
Then you have the exotic Mount Seller. This one's a little more than decent. A 7 mana, 5/8 minion. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random 3-cost beast.
With that 8 health, this is sticking around, hopefully for more than one turn. And you could run this in your Spell Hunter deck and still get those beasts. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, this next guy's a demon. A 6 mana, 4/4 demon with the battle cry. Fill each player's board with 1/1 imps. This is the Mad Summoner. So if you have a Defile on deck or you have any kind of minion that deals 1 damage to the opponent's board, this is awesome to back it up with. Even though it's 6 mana, I still think it's possible to do some cool stuff.
Well, the one of the key elements to this too is that you're messing up your opponent too by filling their board with 1/1 imps. They have to find a way to get rid of all their imps. So
yeah, in fact, it's funny that you say that because I just ran into a game. It was a mirror, not really a mirror match, but it was Shaman versus Shaman. I was running control. He seemed to be running a control-ish deck, and he had a bunch of totems out, and they were either 1 attack or 0 attack, and his board was full, so he couldn't play minions. I wouldn't play minions, so he wouldn't have anything to run his minions with attack into.
Sure.
So, and he had no way to clear the board, his board. So it was interesting. It was really interesting.
Kind of a long wait, slog is what the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, it was
him poking you for 1 or 2 every turn, and
so it enabled me to, just
ramp up,
fill up my hand, get some stuff going on, and enabled me to just, I kind of just waited it out and filled my hand with what I needed. And then when he finally did, kill off one of his guys and got to play a guy, I just laid down everything I had and it was game.
Wow.
So yeah, so I can see where, you bring up a good point. You're also hurting your opponent because you're filling up their board
with kind of weak imps that only do one damage. So,
and next turn they could run them into yours, but I mean,
7 damage total.
You might be buffing yours too,
right?
So, yeah.
Okay, next up is Portal Keeper, 4 mana, 5/2 demon. Battle cry: shuffle 3 portals into your deck, and when drawn, summon a 2/2 demon with rush.
So there was a spell, or I guess in the World of Warcraft TCG, the last set or the set before the last, there was a keyword called portal, and it enabled you to get demons out of your deck and do things from your deck, which I really liked. So this is kind of a callback to that, where you're summoning demons. So pretty cool stuff.
Neat.
Yeah. This next guy is his face. 7 mana, 3/7, Tunnel Blaster with Taunt. Death Rattle, deal 3 damage to all minions.
Mm-hmm.
So that includes himself and every minion on your board, on their board.
Well,
and, this guy,
it would only go off when he dies, so it doesn't do damage to himself.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I like this guy. I haven't played with him yet, but I like him. Cool.
Okay, then we're moving into the epics. We have the Unseen Saboteur. He's a 6 mana, 5/6 minion. Battlecry, your opponent casts a random spell from their hand. Targets chosen randomly. I have not seen this in play yet.
So there's a few spells out there that, when cast at the wrong time or on the wrong minion,
Yes, or opponent.
Yeah,
because it could go back against the other player.
Yeah. Yep. So you could force your opponent to play a spell that they don't want to play. Like every Fin is awesome would be bad if I played it and I didn't have any minions. Yep. So he could force me to play that 7 mana card, and then that stinks for me. Or force you to play your Flame Strike when they don't have any minions, right?
Oh, there's a lot of things.
This guy would be on the board, but then he'd only take 4 damage. Yeah, I like this guy. It's very interesting. And when you're playing a mirror match and you know what they're playing next, or you know what they have in their hand, you could be like, oh, I'm going to play my Saboteur, and he's going to be upset.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this next big bad guy is the Big Bad Archmage. For 10 mana, it's a 6/6. At the end of your turn, summon a random 6-cost minion.
Guaranteed 6-cost minion being summoned.
Yeah. So it happens at the end of your turn. So.
Well, I say guaranteed, but there are some secrets out there that could mess up those plans, like sheeping them immediately.
Yeah, sheep and explosive runes are the only two I can. The snipe would just hurt this guy.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, next up.
There's also a dinosaur that eats minions.
That's true, right? Yes. Magic Carpet, a 3 mana 1/6 minion. After you play a 1-cost minion, give it +1 attack and rush.
Yeah, this would be cool. But it's only when you play. So this will not work with the Paladin hero power or the Shaman hero power or anything, because you have to play a 1-cost minion.
And I will say I did play against a player that played this and actually had 2 of them on the board at one time, and it does cause some problems. I was able to get them off the board fairly quickly, but in the meantime, it's like, ooh, stop.
Well, it gives them rush too, which hurts.
And when he had next guy, 2 of them on the board, it was given +2 attack to all the minions he was playing. It's like, stop. Okay.
Right? So we have a 6 mana 5/6 Portal Overfiend. He's a demon with the battle cry. Shuffle 3 portals into your deck. When drawn, summon a 2/2 demon with rush.
Sounds familiar.
Just like the other portal demon, we're shuffling portals into your deck, and then you draw those portals, and it summons 2/2 demon.
This one just happens to have a little more back end for a bigger cost.
I like it. I might make a demon portal deck. I had a demon portal deck when WoW TCG was around, and it was fun. It's a lot of fun.
Cool. Okay, now we're going into the legendaries. We're only going to do 3 of them this week. But the first one is Chef Nomi. 7 mana 6/6. Battle cry if your deck is empty. Summon 6/6 Greasefire Elementals.
So you might know this guy. So Hathril. So do you know Hathril?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he challenged me to an 80 gold quest friendly duel. And we went at each other.
Oh, really?
And then he played the card that draws the rest of your...
Oh, yeah.
And then he played Nomi, and I couldn't get rid of him.
Wow.
Yeah, because I don't know if you've ever played against 6/6, or actually 7/6/6 minions, but it gets tough if you don't have anything to clear them with, or you don't.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I was at pretty close to full health, but yet it didn't matter. He took me down. It was really cool.
Impressive.
It was really neat.
Impressive.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. So, congrats to him for getting it off. He was playing Rogue, and yeah.
Okay, next up, Archmaid Vargoth. 4 mana 2/6 minion. At the end of your turn, cast a spell you've cast this turn. Targets are random.
Dude, this is amazing. Like, it's just... But I'll tell you what, I have messed up playing this card.
Oh.
In fact, more than once, I will admit. So, and I do it on turn 5 all the time. So what'll happen is I'll get all excited to play him and a spell. Usually it's a 2-mana spell. Be like, oh man, I'm gonna coin out Archmage Vargoth, or I'm gonna play Archmage Vargoth on turn 5 and then coin out a 2-mana spell. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
Of course, at the end of the turn, which spell does he choose?
The coin.
Yeah, yeah. Which, if you think about it, it's a spell, but if you're trying to play fast, you're not paying attention, you forget that the coin is
I can
a
see
spell.
that happening.
And every time, because what I'll do is I'll play like a minion on turn 3 or turn 4, it dies, right? And I want to play the pre-spell Resurrect, which is in Wild now, but I'll be so excited. I'll play Archmage Vargoth, go ahead and coin out Resurrect, and then end of turn, Vargoth plays the coin. And I'm like, really, dude, you gave me extra mana at the end of the can't even use. Why couldn't you choose the air spell?
Oh, boy.
So yeah, but that's my own fault because I'm the one that's misplaying. I
like,
can't,
wait,
can't
one
play
more
the
turn.
Archmage.
One more turn and then do it the right way.
Yeah, but I have done that more than once, which is shame on me. Yeah. So, this next chick is pretty cool, and I have in my collection 5 mana 4/5 Barista. What did we say it was?
Lynching.
I just keep thinking like she's lynching somebody.
Or she'd be a lichen.
Lichen.
Yeah, lynching.
Lichen. Okay. She has the battle cry. Add a copy of each of your other battle cry minions to your hand. Played her. She's cool. I like it. Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah. So next week we will go over the other neutrals, and then we'll get into the classes. We'll be randomly rolling classes, going at it.
Nice. Except we actually maybe after next week, the following week, going over the single player event.
We're halfway through April already.
Yeah. So,
dude, I'm excited. I love single player stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us. So it should be a lot of fun. So, if you got to go back through that list and had to pick,
this is tough, man.
3 of them. Do you have you narrowed it down?
So if you will type them in for me.
Oh yeah, I usually have to do that, don't I?
Yeah, because I do speech to text.
I have to put them in the right place. Okay.
I have to choose a legendary. Be Vargoth. Archmage Vargoth is definitely my number 1. He's a lot of fun and he's really cool. My number 2, because I've theory crafted a few times, and I thought this guy would be a lot of fun. And that's the Unseen Saboteur. So just because he's mean, and I'm not really mean, but I think it would be really, really cool. And my third, I can't decide because I really like a lot of these. But the little guy that's been doing work for me, because I got to choose one that actually I've been playing a lot, and that's Toxfin.
Yeah,
Toxfin is stout. He's been working good. Even though he only gives Murloc poisonous, he obviously works great in a Murloc deck. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with Chef Nomi, because we can't let Chef Nomi go. And after hearing your story, yeah, he's very cool. I agree with you on Unseen Saboteur. That one looks like a lot of fun. And I'll throw in there the exotic Mount Seller. I think that was the one that got me most excited out of this batch.
That was, So that was like honorable mention, the exotic Mount Seller, because I want to make that work. I think it'd be awesome. And I kind of like randomness. I like it. Like, what am I going to get? Oh man, that's awesome. So.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Oh, very cool.
Well, that should be it for this week. We do want to shout out again to our legendary patrons, Deadpool and Chris Vanek, and we appreciate your support.
Definitely.
Again, you can support the show at patreon.com/Legend of the Innkeeper. And we will have this up immediately following the show. If you want to check in with us, let us know what your favorite neutrals are in that batch that we just talked about. You can follow us on Twitter at LOTI Podcast. And of course, Espo's at XCMTB Gamer. You can send a.
Oh, I did.
Huh?
I did want to mention.
Oh?
You didn't. I guess you didn't see it. Our video's up.
No, I didn't see it.
Our video is up.
Ah.
So if you look at the Legend of the Innkeeper YouTube channel, which has past episodes on it.
Which, by the way, is legendoftheinnkeeper.com/YouTube.
Yes.
I think it
so
still
if
works.
you go there, you'll see past episodes. You'll also see a series put on by Rez and I called Versus, where Rez and I go against each other. And it had been more than a couple months since Rez and I made a video. And Best Ladies, you can check on this, but I think it should be there.
It's not there.
It's not there. Oh. Well, I entitled it Redemption because I did manage to get some redemption with pack openings. So I will check on that and make sure.
It's probably there, but just not made public yet.
Oh, you're right. It isn't. Because when I edit it, I always make it private. So yeah, that would be it. So let me change that. And
by the time you get this, it'll be there.
This is true. This is true. Yeah. By the time you hear this.
That's right.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, all I got to do is do that. Okay, well, let me do that. Hey, good job, team.
Well, thanks again, everyone. We will see you next week. Cool.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, it's... This is definitely interesting. I think I did... Yeah, it's private. You are correct, dude. Good call. Good call. Okay, how do I edit it? Edit video. There we go. Yeah, because I always make them done editing, and I make sure everything's okay. Got it.
Oh, cool.
Private. Here we go. And I'm making it public. Done.
Ta-da.
Save. There we go, dude. It is.
We go to videos, and it's not there yet.
Okay, I'm checking right now. All right, it's showing.
There it
up for me.
is. Oh, look at that. There's a Espo grin.
I know, right? Rez is so good at making those things. And then, but if you look on the other side, it's all whiz bang.
That's right.
There's whiz bang. So yeah.
Redemption.
Yep. Ready, Rez?
Ready, Rez.
Yeah, so cool stuff. All right, so got these 80 packs to open.
Oh, you were opening packs. Okay.
Yeah, so because I wanted to open those 80.
Right. Yep.
Because, I mean, it wouldn't be right. I still don't know. No one said anything. So I guess they chose to stay anonymous, but seriously, thank you to everybody.
That is awesome.
I mean,
wow.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I got to do them right. So even if they want to be anonymous, I'm still going to open them
publicly.
Well, if anything, it forced Rez and I to get back to making, making videos.
Content, yeah.
Which we really enjoyed. So we opened up 80 packs really fast because the video is only 45 minutes, I think.
It's 45 minutes,
yeah, we opened 80 packs and played 2 matches.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anjan says, by the way, Anjan says that it's funny that almost all his mage decks are golden. And he faced you in a friend match, and he said he bet you freaked out.
Oh, yeah. I did notice that. I thought he was playing Whizbang.
No. It's even better.
Wow. Oh, that's tough. He was flexing hard. I like it. I want to say that Anjan might have been in this video too.
Oh, really?
Somebody was in the video because I was opening packs. And people can see
and they keep
legendaries.
People jumping in saying congrats.
Yeah.
Here's one. Let's see who it is. Mustachio?
Yeah, Mustachio was in there. Yep. Yeah, there was a couple of them, and I responded to all. I tried to.
And
I'm playing it in twice the speed right now.
It's blurry on my screen with this
my other witch's brew? Oh, I got the
Mertz?
Boom Reaver right there.
Mentz or something like that.
It's probably Mertz.
Probably Mertz. Okay.
Yeah, I had quite a few people. Oh, me congratulations. It was pretty cool.
Good deal.
Yeah, so I open up those, play it a little bit. So Rez and I are going to try to do it every other week, if not every week. So
Okay.
if you have matches that you want to play, let us know, dude, and we'll get on them.
Nice. Okay, well, thanks
You're
again.
You're looking at the internet more than I do. So if you see something, I'll definitely get with Rez and we'll try to play it.
Okay. Well, appreciate you hanging out with us. We're going to call it here, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Awesome.